Is whatever you're experiencing, is that the total reality? Every one of the senses can only pick up such limited frequency of vibration. Isn't it? What happened to that below and above it? Does it exist? But you're not aware of it. You look at this cloth here. It looks clean, isn't it? You have 20/20 vision. You went to the eye doctor and they correct your vision, give you spectacles and whatever. So you say, I have perfect vision, 20/20. You look at that, what do you see? Clean. I magnify it 10 times, what happens? I look through a microscope, 100-time magnification, what do you see? Something different, isn't it? You see it's a jungle, all kind of animal yum 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 eating each other, fighting world war. Huh? You look through an electron microscope, what do you see? I can only tell you what they told me. I've never looked through. But they claim that, such an amazing experience. And it depends who is looking through. A child looking through the electron microscope might be scared, or, oh, so nice. An artist look through, what wonderful colors. The scientist, oh, mass of energy. What is the truth? What is the reality? What you're seeing with your 20/20 naked eye or with the electron microscope? Huh?
Neither.
What?
Neither.
Neither? It is all real, but it's relative. Relative to the instrument of observation and who is observing. Isn't it? So that's exactly what you're experiencing. It's nothing but Brahman, nothing but God. Everybody is experiencing, but it's conditioned all the time. Conditioned by the limitation of the senses and your mind, depending on what inputs you have in it. Isn't it? So this one without a second, this Brahman, call it God or that reality or that intelligence, whatever you want to refer to it, all the time appears to be this and that, according to your level of consciousness, your understanding, whatever information you have, and so on. So at all times, it is nothing but God or Brahman that you're experiencing, but it's conditioned. So that is why it appears. You live in this reality of appearance, of illusion, delusion, superstition. The project of yoga is to raise your consciousness higher and higher, which means you gain control of your mind, gain control of your senses, purify the mind, purify the senses, extending your range of perception and so on, until you reach that level where you transcend all this limitation and wake up or glide into the fourth state that is called Turiya, where you experience this God or reality without any conditioning. That is called God realization, self-realization, and so on. So all the time everybody have all this kind of inhibition, all this kind of objection, according to what? their own delusion, illusion, and superstition. Then when you talk about God, everybody, they're terrified, or they have so much of objection about it, as if their peanut brain can comprehend this total reality. So the yogis, the rishis, they're able to raise their awareness, experiencing this divine on a higher and higher level, until eventually they're able to go beyond all these conditioning and duality, have that direct experience without any conditioning. When they reach that level, what flows through them, that purified mind, is pure knowledge without distortion or conditioning. And when they try to express it to you, even though it is inexpressible, different minds receive it, and mixed up with whatever pollution, corruption, confusion. So the moment truth is expressed, it becomes corrupted. Each person is interpreting according to their own level of understanding. That's the way it is. It is not different. This is why the absolute truth, even though it's expressed to you, it becomes degraded, corrupted, until it reaches a point where it has no semblance of reality or truth. That's why this divine manifests from time to time to come to set humanity back on the true path. And those who have the faith, who have the level of evolution, of readiness, the moment they hear something that is truth, they delight in it. In wonderment and appreciation. And they follow it. They follow the teaching, put it in practice. And then transformations start to take place. Eventually you also are able to raise your consciousness to that level where you transcend this level of duality and have that experience, validating it. How many people are able to do that in history? Only those who faithfully, with unshakable faith and perseverance, persevering on the path that is outlined to you, are able to experience higher and higher level of this reality. They are called rishis, they are called yogis, saints, mahatmas. That which I outlined to you in such a short, condensed way, if you contemplate it, you'll see how much will be revealed to you. So much clarity will come in your mind. You'll feel ecstatic.
Is the third eye a sixth sense? The third eye, is it a sixth sense to experience reality?
It's the Ajna Chakram, the third eye, the seat of consciousness. You call it whatever you want, third eye, fourth eye, seventh eye, or whatever. At that level, you're connected with the cosmic mind. Knowledge that flows through you is pure knowledge. Words is not capable of expressing that higher truth. It's expressed in the way Upanishads that the mind, words turn back. Mind cannot express it. Words cannot express it. Mind cannot conceive it. It has to be experienced. Even sensual experience you can't convey to somebody, much less a transcendental experience. But God, this reality is all pervading. Thou art that. Everything is nothing but Brahman, divine. This divine intelligence functions in every atom of creation. Every part of your being is divine intelligence. What is it that is digesting your food? You know when to put in hydrochloric acid and this enzyme and that enzyme and so much of this and so much of that. Huh? Whatever you're eating, it doesn't matter what you're eating, it's converting it into you. Isn't that amazing? You eat a papaya and it becomes you. It's converted into you. The donkey eat the same thing, is converted into a donkey. That's the divine intelligence. Huh?
बंसुरी